Hello, my name is Bartholomew Jones. I'm an educator, MC, coffee nerd, founder of Coffee Black, and I want to tell you a story. For context, some folks from PBS had just come into Memphis to shoot a documentary about the coffee scene here. They're doing a series. They chose to come to Coffee Black. And at the end of that series, they left surprised because what they had heard about Memphis was not what they saw. They heard stories about how dangerous it was, about how scary it would be, and for some reason they chose to feature a coffee shop that's right in the middle of North Memphis. But in coming and leaving, what they saw was so different than what they heard on the news. They saw people of all different ethnicities, Korean, white, and Latino, and Black, of different ages, of different wealths, coming together and sitting around a cup of coffee in a way that they had never seen before. We were discussing that this morning with a few members of our community who were surprised that so often what we want and need as Memphians, the real truth of what Memphis really is not what is reported. And just yesterday, talking about what we were going to do this morning, one of my managers said that he could not take the phone call with him because the person he ride shares with was currently pulled over due to expired tags. Now listen, I'll be the first person to say I'm a business owner, I have my business in the hood, and we deal with crime. We've had to deal with crime, and I'm not saying that we shouldn't. But when we're going to spend money on things that are going to make the city better, why is it being spent on stopping people trying to make it to work?
That's right.
Why are we pausing and interrupting the efforts of people who want to make Memphis what it was supposed to be? My grandmama used to say, God don't make no junk. And I add that therefore the coffee don't need no cream. A lot of times what people misunderstand about coffee, they think, oh, what makes it better is when I add to it a little bit of hazelnut creamer, a little bit of sugar, and that's where the value comes from. But when we went to Ethiopia, we learned that coffee actually has notes. It's more complex than any fine wine. And when you get down to it, it's not the product that inherently is bitter. It's the process the product is put through that produces the bitterness. But when treated properly, it has notes of bergamot and strawberry and grape and dark chocolate. And what then is true about the people who descend from the same land where these coffee seeds are grown?
Yeah.
Are we not also beautiful? Are we not also children created in God's image? Do we not also have the ability to build businesses and offer value to our neighbors as a gift given because we're made in the image of the one who created us all? It's a lot of sugar and cream going on right now. It's a whole lot of conversations happening without anybody actually taking the time to take a sip. The scriptures say, taste and see that the Lord is good. And it's my prayer and my belief that as you enter in businesses in Memphis, when you walk in and actually talk to the people who are here versus just pulling them over, that you find that these are people who can change your life. These are people who could bless you. And we're spending time missing out on that blessing because we're not curious enough.